Thank you for joining us. I'm Paul Folger. We continue our breaking news coverage right now. Donald Trump saying tonight, quote, "I was shot at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania." It is being called an attempted assassination of the former president. You can see what happened there. This is the latest right now. A shooter, the man, is dead. Someone attending was killed. 2 others were taken to the hospital, and we've just learned they are critical. Trump's campaign says he's, quote, fine after he was whisked off that stage, checked out at a local hospital. Trump says he was hit with a bullet in his ear. Just listen to this witness.
We just heard like a bullet. You just seen him like swipe his ear there, you know. The next thing you know, you heard other bullets, and he fell. Then there was like probably like 3 or more shots, you know, and then you just seen the crowd like just look over at the bleachers there, you know, and then it just got crazy there. I mean, it was so scary.
Scary for everyone there. Secret Service tonight says the shooter was actually on a nearby rooftop, just about 200 to 300 yards away. He fired at least 8 shots right towards that stage. ABC News says just a short time ago, former President Trump spoke with President Biden on the phone. President Biden addressed the nation this evening just after that shooting.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country. We cannot allow for this to be happening. We cannot be like this. We cannot condone this.
Well, now tonight, President Biden says several agencies are on top of this investigation, of course. And Donald Trump posted on Truth Social tonight saying this entire phrase. I want to just read it to you here. "I want to thank the United States Secret Service and all of law enforcement for their rapid response on the shooting that just took place in Butler, Pennsylvania. Most importantly, I want to extend my condolences to the family of the person at the rally who was killed, and also to the family of the other person that was badly injured. It is incredible that such an act can take place in our country. Nothing is known at this time about the shooter, who is now dead. I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong in that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America," from Donald Trump there tonight. All of this happening just ahead of the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee on Monday. The Trump campaign says he is looking forward to being there. We have a lot to cover for you tonight, so let's get right to Ben Henry. He's got reaction that's coming into the newsroom tonight with local leaders, Ben.
Paul, quite a night. If there's one message that's clear from both sides of the aisle, it's that this violence is unacceptable and must stop. From Governor Tim Walz to fellow Republicans, support for former President Donald Trump is abundant. I spoke with Republican Representative Brad Finstad on the phone minutes after shots were fired. He feels this is a pivotal time for everyone.
I was just coming off stage at an event, and I was shown the video, and honestly, it was just complete disbelief. We as a state, we as a country, we all must do better. It's time for us to really show our kids and future generations that we can all do better and leave our country in a better place. And right now, we have work to do.
Representative Finstad's Democratic colleagues in Congress, Representative Angie Craig and Betty McCollum, among those who have shared support. Also on X, Governor Tim Walz writing, "Violence has no place in American politics," adding he's praying for the safety of the former president and everyone at the rally. Both Minnesota U.S. Senators Amy Klobuchar and Tina Smith also posting on X that violence has no place in politics. And Wisconsin Democratic Governor Tony Evers posting his thoughts are with the president and those at the rally. One more note from Governor Evers posting tonight he's in close communication with those planning security for the Republican National Convention getting hosted in Milwaukee. Paul, that is set to kick off on Monday.
It is Ben Henry, thank you. And speaking of that, yeah, we did speak with Minnesota's Republican chairman about this incident as well. Our Richard Reeve says he was getting ready to attend that Republican National Convention when all this happened, Rich.
Yeah, Paul, I just returned from speaking with Minnesota GOP Party Chair David Hann just a short time ago. He drove all the way back from Milwaukee, where preparations are underway for the Republican National Convention, as we said, to begin on Monday. Hann, the former minority leader of the Minnesota Senate, expressed shock about the shooting. He says he also hopes people step back from sharp rhetoric in the current political climate.
It's shocking to see something like this happen, and obviously our condolences go out to the family of the individual who was killed. I understand somebody else was injured as well, just uncalled for completely. We understand that President Trump did get shot, but that he is recovering and it's not a serious injury. I think the emotions of people, I hope that this is not going to continue. I hope that people start to just get this under control a little bit and step back and recognize that our political differences do not have to result in this kind of behavior.
And Hann is heading back to Milwaukee on Sunday. He says that security at the convention was going to be high before this, but now he says the events of today will bring security there to a higher level, Paul.
Okay, thank you, Rich, very much. Of course, tomorrow on At Issue, Republican Party Chairman David Hann, he is going to talk to us a little bit more about this apparent assassination attempt. He's going to join our broadcast live at 8 in the morning. We will have the full interview playing again at Issue at 10 o'clock, so tune in for that. Of course, we're going to continue to track the very latest developments all throughout the night on all of this. You can get updates anytime on our free, newly updated KSTP app.